simplify x minus x over x minus 1 over x. In order to simplify this expression, I first need to identify what do I have here. I have algebraic fraction. Well, now you can remember the rules when working with algebraic fraction. Number 2, check what operations do you have. Here we have subtraction, division, and subtraction. In short, we are subtracting and we are dividing. Now you can start working. We're gonna say this equals x over 1 minus x over x over 1 minus 1 over x. Why did I bring here 1? I put 1 here too, because when working with fractions, always make sure you have fraction with fraction. Okay, now you can proceed. Equals x over 1 minus x over. Here I will first start working with this denominator. So I will need to simplify this fraction, and I am subtracting. That means I must make the denominators the same. Therefore, I will say x over 1. Then I see the difference only the first fraction has got 1. That means I will make here, I will multiply by x in order to have x here too. And remember, whatever you do to the denominator, you must do to the numerator. Therefore, times x, and here on top, times x minus 1 over x. This simplifies to x over 1 minus x over x square over x minus 1 over x. Now you make denominator is the same at the bottom side. This equals x over 1 minus x over x square minus 1 over x. Now I simplified the bottom part. Now I have to do x over 1 minus. I see this long line is a division line. So I will therefore need to say x divided by x square minus 1 over x. Now you make clear things. What are you going to do now? What you are going to do is that you will say this equals x over 1 minus x over 1 divide x square minus 1 over x. Now you have just subtraction and division. What are you going to do now? This equals x over 1 minus x over 1. Change the division into multiplication. and then convert to the fraction you are dividing by. So therefore x squared minus 1 will come down. Now you are subtracting and multiplying. So we're gonna multiply first. We therefore will say this equals x over 1 minus x over 1 times. So here I need to factorize in order to get one term. So I will say x over x is difference of a square. Therefore I will use difference of square method. So x minus 1 times x plus 1. Well, now continue. This equals x over 1 minus, just we don't see anything to cancel, we therefore do multiply the tops, multiply the bottoms. X times x is x squared, and 1 times the 2 bracket of x minus 1 times x plus 1, which will give me just my 2 brackets, because multiplying by 1 nothing changes in mathematics. Now you have x squared, x over 1 minus x squared over x minus 1 x plus 1. What do you need to do? Now you have only subtraction, and you got first x over 1 minus x squared over x minus 1 of x plus 1. So you need to make denominators the same. So only one fraction will change. So we're gonna change this fraction by multiplying these 2 brackets, both denominator and the numerator. We're gonna therefore say equals x over 1 times x minus 1 x plus 1, and the bottom side x minus 1 x plus 1, well, minus x squared over x over x minus 1 x plus 1. Now you have same denominator. Well, we're gonna therefore simplify it. We'll say this equals, simplifies to x times x plus 1 x minus 1 over x plus 1 times x minus 1 minus x squared over x plus 1 x minus 1. Now you make everything clear. You have same denominators. Now your step is equal x times x plus 1 times x minus 1 minus x square over, take just one denominator, x plus 1 times x minus 1. Now get rid of the brackets on top, I mean the numerator. This equals, I first will need to get rid of these brackets before I multiply this. I will say equals x times, so this is just a binomial times binomial, which means I will first need to multiply the first term in the first bracket by both terms in the second bracket. X times x, x squared, x times minus 1 minus x. Now, the plus 1 must be multiplied both terms inside the second bracket. Minus 1 times x plus 1 times x will give plus x. Plus 1 times minus 1 give me minus 1. The bracket over the bracket of x plus 1 times x minus 1, which simplifies. Now collect like terms inside the bracket on the top. This will be equal x times x square. Don't forget your x square there. X square minus x plus x give you 0. We therefore get from the bracket after collecting like terms x square minus 1 minus x square over x plus 1 times x minus 1. Now, let's get rid of the bracket by saying equals, by multiplying this x by each term inside the bracket. X times x square, x cubed, x times minus 1 minus x, and then we will have x square. That was the one we were keeping, over x plus 1 x minus 1. This equals, on top I have x cubed minus x square. I will therefore write it in standard form, which is x cubed minus x square minus x over x plus 1 times x minus 1. Now, on top we have all x's. We therefore need to simplify further, which means we're gonna take out the common factor. Especially we're gonna take out highest common factor, which is x. And then inside the bracket we will leave with x square minus x minus 1 over x plus 1 x minus 1. That's your final answer. Let me just make it highlighted in order to see. Your final answer is x times x square minus x minus 1 over the bracket of x plus 1 times x minus 1. This is how you simplify whenever you see something like this. Hope it's gonna help a lot. Thank you.